It is but 30 in the, I'm sorry, 4:30 in the morning, and I have convinced my family to take a little trip with me to Kentucky to do some little rock hunting. And we're going to be looking for specific things such as agates and geodes up and down the Green River. So they are all getting ready, and we're going to hit the road here hopefully by 5 a.m. All right, we have made it to Kentucky, and I will say that it is beautiful where we are. I'm not allowed to give the exact location where we are. I did a lot of research on finding the best place that I could within driving distance from my home, and the Green River, Kentucky was the closest place I could find that you could find geodes and different types of agates. And so a geologist, I messaging back and forth. He told me exact location to go look for some awesome geodes and agates. My wife found us an awesome house through Airbnb, so we have a nice house we're staying in. My kids are a little freaked out. They've never seen a house with a basement in it before. They're calling it the dungeon, but it is beautiful. It's really nice. And again, this is my first time to come to Kentucky, and it is a beautiful countryside here. It's a nice place. All right, so it took us about 9 hours to get here. We left at but 30 this morning, actually 5 o'clock in the morning. So it actually gives us enough time to actually look for some rocks today. I ain't gonna lie, there's actually some rocks I'm looking for out here in the flower bed. So the wife says I can't take them home, but I'm gonna go dig some out of the creek. All right, so I've got my gear, just a simple thing for today. Got my Father's Day gift, got a bag, got my chisel, my mini sledgehammer, and some protective glasses to wear whenever we're smashing open geodes. And of course, cheapo shoes to wear in the water while rock hounding. All right, we have found our first location, and the moment we walked down here, we saw geodes everywhere. That's one too, put that in the bucket. So we're really excited. It's gonna be a lot easier than I thought. You can see here, already broken over, beautiful geode. They wash out of this limestone into this little creek, into the Green River. I would have to say, just spending about 30 minutes, we've got tons of geodes.
Look at this.
And Charlie found some nice solid rocks. Oh, that one's already open. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty. That'll clean up nice. All right, we're gonna bust this one open. Glasses.
This is
So we can be safe.
Trying to be safe. All right, let's see if we can crack this one open.
Mama, look.
All right, y'all stand back.
Hang on.
Do it like this. Stand back, Charlie. Stand back. Ooh, there we go. Look at that.
Here's this.
Look at that. Yeah. There we go. Okay, this is day one. We just arrived here and spent about 20-30 minutes down at the creek. And I have two buckets here. These geodes, most of them are already opened, or we smashed open. And then these are still sealed up. Now, what's neat about geodes is that some of these that are still sealed, you can hear ancient water rattling on the inside of them. I know it's probably hard to hear on there, but if you shake them, you can hear that it's hollow on the inside, and that's one way that we find them. All right, I'm here on our first full day in Stanford, Kentucky. Again, the location exactly I cannot give away, but we are looking for geodes, and they are literally everywhere in this creek, in the Green River. I'm overwhelmed with the amount of geodes we've been able to find. Check this out. All right, my little helper, Charlie. Charlie, point to some geodes on the ground over here beside you. You see them? There's a big one. That's a big, big one. All right. There's one.
That's one. This one, I think, is one.
They are everywhere. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This has got, look at the quartz in this thing. Oh my goodness. Those are beautiful. They are beautiful. They're washing right out of the bank up the Green River. And Addie has lost her shoe. Jump in and go get it. Look for some geodes on the way. But there are geodes all along the walls. This is the jackpot of geodes here in Lincoln County, Kentucky. Geode, geode, everywhere. Geode, geode. We've also got a fossil beside this rock. I found a shark tooth and a few seashells.
Where's the shark tooth?
It's back at our place where we're staying. There's lots of fossils along here too. Got a little fossil. Some type of agate. That'll turn up nice. And there are tons of these everywhere. Geodes everywhere. Another agate looking over there. This is really pretty though. I like that. Looks like a brain. Cracking. Geodes as far as the eye can see. All right, we're taking a break from rockhounding today, looking for geodes, and we're going to go to the oldest place in most towns, and that'd be the cemetery. We're going to see just how old it is, and I believe that here in Stanford, Kentucky, it is the second oldest city in Kentucky. So we're going to go check out the cemetery. A lot of neat stuff to see there. The history of the town. Should be close to that. So we're going to do a little adventure around Stanford today and see what it's all about.
She's waiting for love to be realized.
in the town of Stanford, Kentucky, and established in 1775, is that right? Second oldest city in Kentucky. And we're going to take a little walk around and see what it looks like. Okay, here in Stanford, Kentucky, there was once a fort here that was built in part by Daniel Boone. And we're told there is a replica of it, a small scale replica of it, over here in the railroad depot. We'll see if we can find it. Well, the building is closed, the replica of the fort, but I can somewhat see it through the window. There was some outdated information on the internet saying that it was located in the library, but the library told us it's over here in the depot. Again, it's closed, but you can look through the window and see it in a non-creepy way. So if you want to come to Kentucky, to Stanford, you need to come on a day when this depot is open so you can check this out. But this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful town. Okay, just behind me, this building was actually an old mill. The Bauman's Mill, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Wow. Unfortunately, the doors are locked, but this is what it looks like from the window. Just off behind this thing, there's a huge drop off.
What's that mean?
That means it goes straight down. It's a long way down.
The other way is...
Yeah, back up from the side, okay?
I could bust my face down there.
Yeah, you could bust your face if you fell down in that.
Yep. And I would not like to. Because you could fall on those and that house wasn't there. And it was really hard. And you could get into the place.
All right, this is the first steam mill built in 1848 at Buffalo Springs. And it is right here. All right, this is our last school day here in Kentucky, and we're gonna go one more time down to the creek and see what we can find. So, last day of rockhounding in Kentucky. All right, here on our last day rockhounding, it is beautiful outside. It's been rainy most of the time, but it's sunshiny. It is beautiful. It's not hot. Nice little cool breeze blowing. And we're told if we go up this little creek here, we might find some amethyst geodes. So maybe we'll find some. Found one of these already opened. And as I put it down, I noticed a fossil. Right over here. This little fossil. Again, there are geodes everywhere through here. All kind of beautiful rocks. All right, we found like the biggest geode shaker so far. Actually, my beautiful wife found it. We're gonna wait till we get home. We're not gonna Hulk smash that one open.
Hulk smash.
Yeah.
Here, we use them for
Here's a small shaker. Found that little fossil. Right here along this bank of gravel. Now I have two fossils. Right here in this gravel. Well, this concludes our trip to Kentucky to look for geodes. When we get back, I'm going to clean them up, cut them open, and we'll see what's on the inside of them.